Here we are, almost 4 months into 2021, and what has changed since last year? Not a whole lot. So I say that we do something about it and take back control. Question is, are you up for that challenge? In 2019, I created something that grew bigger and faster than I ever thought possible. Something that would really impact lives and bring our community together in a powerful way. Something that now, as most of our lives have been flipped upside down over the past year, we need more than I could have ever imagined. What started as a random thought one night evolved into a straightforward free challenge just under 2 years ago now. From there, it caught fire into a movement with thousands of participants, all tracking their progress with the 20 Days of Focus and 20 Days of Focus Challenge hashtags over on Instagram, not to mention our private challenge group. Real people, just like you and I, taking control of their lives, making a vow that for 20 days they would live outside of their comfort zone, that actions would have purpose, that people that have doubted them in the past would be shown what they're capable of. Since launching the challenge back in 2019, over 45,000 hashtags have been used, and the original challenge content has been viewed over 150,000 times, completely organically without $1 spent on promoting those previous challenges. I've said it before, but our challenge community created a spark, which has now grown to the point of being too big to be ignored. And this year, the 20 Days of Focus Challenge is bigger and better than ever before. That's right. On Tuesday, March 30th, we stop talking about what we're capable of. We start doing what we're capable of. The 20 Days of Focus Challenge will absolutely transform your life if you put in the work and take it seriously. And if you can make it through all 20 days, you'll experience powerful growth in your life, business, and relationships, not to mention a sense of accomplishment and fulfillment that you may have never unlocked before. Now, true to its name, this challenge runs for 20 days, not 30, 60, or beyond, like some other challenges you might be used to seeing. This is for a reason. 20 days is under 3 weeks, but it's plenty enough time to show you what's possible when you dedicate yourself to something and do things with intent, purpose, and consistency. It's also just enough time to show me who's really serious about making a change in their life, building their brand, and then taking ownership of their music career. It also shows me who just likes the sound of change. You know who I'm talking about. Those who do nothing but complain and constantly make excuses because they're too lazy to follow through. I'm not here to be your friend with this. I'm here to light a fire under your ass and show you what you're capable of. This is going to separate those who lick the plate and those who just talk about how hungry they are. Now, as always, the 20 Days of Focus Challenge is completely free to join, but my team and I are taking things to a whole new level yet again this year by providing each and every one of you guys with a new and improved challenge planner, as well as access to our private 20 Days of Focus Challenge community, again, for free. Plus, this year, we're adding some new and exciting bonuses, which I'll talk about later in the video, but you're not going to want to miss out on those either. This is about you forcing yourself into rapid organic growth. All that I ask for in return is that you follow through and take this seriously, not only for yourself, but everybody participating beside you. And this challenge isn't just for you. I'll be doing this with you guys every single day for the entire 20 days, so you're not doing this alone. But make sure you watch this entire video so you don't miss out on anything. Okay, so what is the 20 Days of Focus Challenge? Well, it's the boot in the ass that the majority of us need every once in a while. It's about finding your focus, following through, putting in consistent work that's going to force you into growth. Now, let's talk about how we're going to do that. So this challenge has 5 daily rules. That's it. Follow all 5 rules for all 20 days, and I'm confident that you'll experience rapid growth, a heightened sense of accomplishment and purpose like you've never felt before. This is going to build confidence within you and develop the follow-through muscle that's an absolute necessity in order to take your music-based brand and business to the next level. All right, so first and foremost, rule number 1 is that you carve out 60 minutes a day for dedicated, uninterrupted music creation. No excuses. And I know you're busy. I'm busy. We're all busy. But if music's what you're really determined to do as a career, you're going to find the time. Trust me. Now, music creation can be writing, producing music, mixing, recording vocals, practicing an instrument. But for those 60 minutes, your time needs to be completely dedicated to doing those things. No checking social media, no BSing with your bros, no having YouTube videos all open on your phone or on your desktop, none of that. You need to focus. Now, rule number 2 is what I call the 5x5. This is done over on Instagram. So every day, you're going to search for 5 targeted hashtags, and then on each of those hashtags you choose, I want you to leave an engaging comment on 5 recent posts, not top posts, as well as liking those particular posts. So for clarification, every day for 20 days, you'll be liking and leaving engaging comments on a total of 25 Instagram posts. Now, I know this might seem like a lot of work on day 1, but as this becomes a routine for you, it should be able to be done in about 20 to 30 minutes throughout your day. Don't think that you have to do this all in one sitting. All right, so rule number 3 is sending gratitude messages. So every day, I want you to reach out to 2 strangers and thank them for following your journey or for what they're doing within their journey. These should be people you've never talked to before and not massive celebrities. Believe it or not, I get asked that quite a bit. Also, these messages need to be a minimum of 2 sentences long and have no links or no mention for that matter, to your music or your personal content. These messages are about them, not you. You can do this on any social platform that you prefer, but keep in mind that if you focus your actions on maybe one or two platforms, you'll build more momentum than spreading it out over multiple platforms. This is about delivering positivity to someone and being a random act of kindness in a stranger's life. Now, rule number 4 of the 20 Days of Focus Challenge is to go live with one regular content post and one story post every single day. This is something that you should probably already be doing, but for the challenge, it's a must. Now, can it be more than one? Of course, but just make sure it's at least one of each. Also, those posts should include the 20 Days of Focus Challenge hashtag so that my team and I can find them, and your people will then know that you're serious about making a change in your life. Also, one more thing, before I jump into rule number 5, when it comes to posting every day, don't stress out and overthink the content right now, guys. Do your best to be engaging, but this rule is more so focused on building the habit, and then we can dial the content in as we go. Also, don't forget about using that hashtag when posting to Instagram. Okay, so the 5th and final rule is to dedicate 30 minutes to active learning every single day. This could be reading a book, listening to an educational podcast, or even watching YouTube videos that teach you a new skill set. It could be whatever. Just as long as you're learning and then applying what you're learning. The 20 Days of Focus Challenge is all about self-development, so actively being conscious about bettering yourself is an absolute requirement. Now, as I mentioned earlier, the 20 Days of Focus Challenge officially begins Tuesday, March 30th, and it starts over at 20daysoffocus.com, where you can join the challenge and receive your free challenge planner that you can print off at home, at school if you have cool coworkers, maybe at work, or you can do like I did and have this booklet printed over at a local print shop for around $10. Now, for those of you who sign up, you'll also gain access to our private 20 Days of Focus community group, which is going to add a whole nother level of support and accountability to the challenge. Now, not only that, but by participating in the 20 Days of Focus Challenge, you'll instantly gain early bird access to my upcoming Sell Music Masterclass 2.0 program before it opens to the public. All of that plus a brand new video series that I've been working really hard on over the past few months, but that's just the start. This year, we've added daily bonuses within the challenge planner that we'll only be discussing within our community group. Oh, and there's one more thing. We're going to be launching a daily podcast to give you guys even more strategy, motivation, and help fill in any gaps that you might be experiencing during the 20 Days of Focus Challenge. And I'm freaking stoked about the daily podcast. Now, I'm excited to experience this with you guys, so I'll be doing the challenge right there with you over on my Instagram and my stories and my story highlights. That way you can interact with me directly every single day throughout the entire length of the challenge. We can encourage each other. I'll be showing my behind-the-scenes process as I work to accomplish the same 5 daily requirements right alongside you guys, as well as those bonus tasks and exercises that we're only going to be talking about in the community. I'll also be sharing a ton of posts from those who use the 20 Days of Focus hashtag, so make sure you do that. Now, one final disclaimer. This challenge is to be taken seriously. If you miss even one of the 5 daily requirements, you start over back to day 1. This isn't for dabblers. If you can't follow through on these simple tasks for 20 days, then no amount of music marketing or strategy is going to help you. This is your chance to show that you have what it takes to take your music to the next level. Now, if you're ready to make the leap with me and you're dedicated to joining the 20 Days of Focus Challenge, I want you to proclaim that to the rest of the world in the comments section below. Make a promise to yourself that you're going to crush this challenge every single day for 20 days without taking a day off. Join the 20 Days of Focus Challenge now by going to 20daysoffocus.com, and I'll see you inside.